5 Feet Apart. Yes, most of my friends' comfort movie. Let's talk about it. This movie made me feel things. I used to think I won't be into rom-coms, but dang was I wrong. After watching 5 Feet Apart, I went on a rom-com spree, and most of the movies that are similar to 5 Feet Apart, like Midnight Sun, Everything, and of course Fault in Our Stars. But honestly, I prefer 5 Feet Apart more.
But I never understood the importance of touch. His touch. Until I couldn't have it.
It's simple and realistic and at the same time full of emotions. So, the two main characters are Will and Stella, and Will is played by our Cole Sprouse and Stella is played by Haley Lou Richardson.
Hi.
And Stella can be seen as a positive character who wants to enjoy life and appreciate it, but of course there are things that she says that oppose her ideologies, like in her vlogs, but I would say it's fair and completely reasonable given her situation. Then there is Will.
Will, no, please get down. Will, stop, please. Please get down now. Will, stop. Oh my God.
He's like the typical bad boy of a Wattpad story, isn't he? I'm not complaining though.
Deaf.
Shouldn't you be procuring your room for your guests? You rent by the hour or what?
So that was you lurking in the hall.
I don't lurk, and you followed me here.
I wanted to introduce myself.
Let me guess. You're the kind of guy that ignores the rules because it makes you feel in control. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
You think that's cute?
Do you think it's cute?
Well, I thought it was adorable.
I'm well
Not
known.
that anyone asked.
And you are?
Deaf.
Will can be seen as a cynical person,
Stella.
who likes sarcastic humor,
Like
drawing, and Stella,
It's
basically.
just life. It'll be over before you know it.
Again, I'm not complaining. I'm most of the time called a cynical person as well. And given his situation, people receive things differently, people respond to things differently. Anyway, now these two meet and eventually falls in love, like any person in this world. However,
What are you
for
doing
them,
up here?
it's a bit more complicated
6
than
feet
that.
at all times. You both know the rules.
They
Will,
meet
get
in a
back to your
hospital
room.
where
There you
Will
go.
is there to get for a
Little
medicational
name for
trial to get rid of a
psychological
bacteria infection,
I'm well
and
known.
Stella is there
And you
because
are?
she is a cystic fibrosis patient.
Stella, thank you for putting your mask back on.
And they
Stella.
can't get any closer than
Need to
5
lighten
feet
up.
apart.
It's just
And
life.
throughout the movie,
It'll be
you
over
can
before
see
you know
Will
it.
and Stella struggling and yearning for physical connection and physical affection.
So he's a CFer?
Resapatia. Part of a new drug trial for sevoflurane. You can track that and you can kiss the possibility of new lungs goodbye. There's no coming back from that bacteria. Stay away.
Which doesn't
The movie begins by the
necessarily
two
mean I'm
words
gonna die
physical touch.
tomorrow.
Stella
Die
says
tomorrow.
this in her
Anyone could
vlogs.
die tomorrow. I just have a
And
little bit
we
less time than
get to
everyone
understand,
else. My
watching
lungs
it,
are
we get to
at
understand
about
how
50%
powerful physical touch
right now.
is
So at this
in a
rate,
pre-COVID
Dr. Hamid
age,
says
I would
that I'll
say.
need a transplant.
Wish I could
And
touch
now
you.
we're all yearning for the physical touch. But seriously though, protect yourselves. Wear a mask. And there's this part of the movie, which is a major spoiler, I must say, but I love this scene. This scene is one of the, no, actually, the main reason I love this movie. I cried so much watching this scene. Now after this, Stella stands up and, she says that she's a virgin. and she never wanted anyone to see her naked because she was scared that no one would find her attractive. But Will says, "No, you're beautiful, you're perfect." And then she takes her dress off, and Will take his t-shirt off and his trousers off, and they look at each other, you know, flaws and everything. And I found it so raw and beautiful. You know, Lord Tennyson said, "'Tis better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all." And I would like to add that here. I'm so desperately trying to not spoil anything, but I think I just did. Okay, moving on. Now the story escalates pretty fast, I must say. And the ending leaves you wondering about many things.
It is
If
about
you watched it,
It's about Abby.
you
it's
would
about
know
you
what I
and me,
mean.
And all the things that we'll never get to do
Now, I
together.
haven't read the book. It was in the store,
time
but I
I've been
didn't have much money
living
that
for
day.
my treatments instead
That
of doing
is
my treatments
TMI.
so that I can live.
But I heard that the ending is
wanna live.
different in the book, so... Now, in conclusion, I will say this. If
It's
you
just
are into
life.
rom-coms,
Well,
you will
over
definitely
before
love
we
this
know it.
movie. It's a sweet, heartfelt movie that is just so endearing to watch. There's a reason why many people like this movie. Like, after watching it, I understand. So I would say watch it, you know, if you can. We could learn things about appreciating things that we already have but take for granted. Or if you're tired and you just want to watch a light-hearted movie, you can watch this. Or if you're like me and you like to bury yourself in melancholy, you can watch this movie as well. Basically, there are many reasons to watch this movie, so watch it. So that is it for today, guys. I understand that I chose a very light-hearted movie, but that's because we did Shutter Island last week. And yeah, join us next week. And if you like the video, please click that like button, and you can subscribe to our channel because we will be here every week, you know. So yeah, be safe and wear a mask.